Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Mirai Show on the Multiboxology channel. I know we have not put out any content for just a small bit of time. So we're going to hopefully get back on track here, and we're going to start putting some things out. So what better way to do that than to put an announcement out about the things will probably be doing. This is like an announcement that I will be bearing gifts, but the gifts are not here in this video at the moment. You know, it's just like, hey, I will have gifts. Just hold on. All right. That's pretty much what's been going on. So at the one of my last videos that I put out, again, not too long ago, I did say something right along these lines here. You're going to see a Multiboxing with Mirai series where I am going to start with a base pro system profile, and we're going to build it up over the course of me leveling several different teams. And so while that was the plan, plans are sometimes difficult to execute. Let's not get into the fine details. There's really no reason to do that. So ultimately, we now have the Shadowlands pre-patch upon us, and leveling has changed quite dramatically. Dungeons, the scaling, everything's in parallel now. So we're going to revisit this at this point. We're going to simply jump back into it. We're going to do somewhat of kind of like a multi-boxing with Mirai thing. Kind of, not exactly how it was planned before. But, yeah, that's what's going to be coming up next after this. We're going to be preparing for that. Those are the gifts that I will be bearing. There's more in the works as well that we cannot talk about at this point in time. One thing we can talk about, though, because here, when I'm feeling a little cramped up at the desk in front of the BBM, right? The BBM, well, I got an upgrade. It's kind of an upgrade. It's a downgrade from the sound quality of the BBM, but just listen. Now we're on the SBM. This is the BBM. It was dirty, too. It was very dirty. It was very dusty. I had to dust it off before starting. Oh, you poor baby. You've been neglected all this time. Oh, you poor BBM. So that was a thing. And now we've got the SBM. So I don't know really how this is going to pan out. I know that the audio quality is different, but the reason for this is, first of all, I don't need this in front of my mouth anymore, right? It's getting a little phallic at times. Just saying. There's also, I haven't talked to anyone about 8 weeks at this point, so all this phlegm is just coming up out of my throat at this point, because now it's time to do a video. It never fails. When it's time to do a video, all of this comes up because I'm old and I'm rickety and things are barely working anymore internally. But we don't need the BBM, and we also have a second camera. So now I can stand up and I can address everyone how you deserve to be addressed, right? I hope this is good audio quality, at least workable audio quality. This was quite an expensive endeavor right here, my friends. Quite an expensive. I got a bunch of other little lav mics around. Bunch of that doesn't tell anyone. This is just like some cheapo ones. And I tried the other Sennheiser. Actually, I still got it. I tried the Sennheiser XS digital set for the wireless setup. Really subpar quality, in my opinion, at least coming off of the BBM. And so I had to up the game. I've wanted this. I'm not going to tell you what this is. It's a very expensive lav mic setup. And the thing is, it's still not really like the quality I would have liked for the price that the thing is. But when you're working with such tiny microphones, it's like you can't get what the BBM can deliver, right? You can't get that. So, well, maybe you can, but you got to have other equipment as well. Anyway, regardless, that's not what we're here for. We're not here to talk. Oh, this right here, this test bench. You notice the test bench? It's got some hardware on it, yeah? Some hardware on it. This is currently classified at the moment. Don't you worry about it. We're not going to give a close-up. We're not going to talk about this. This is one of the upcoming videos. The funny thing is, if you've watched my channel for a while, you've watched, maybe you've watched my previous hardware setup video where I talked about the hardware I was using. I have since changed that out. I changed out my hardware back in December of 2019-ish, right around there, November, December, somewhere in there. So we're actually running something completely different, which we're not even going to talk about at the moment, because we have even other stuff. We have new stuff about to be online. What's been holding this up is that when you happen to buy new technology, this vertical piece right here, new technology, I do water cooling. So it's such a pain in the ass to adopt new technology because usually like water blocks aren't out for that stuff. And of course, I had to wait. And 2 days ago, as of recording this right now, 2 days ago, I bought a water block, which was just to ensure a position in a batch that will be here in a few weeks. So it's still a few weeks out before we can even get a water block for this. And then I got to swap it all out and hope that it works. Because if this chip underneath this air-cooled setup, which we were testing, which may or may not be as good as I hope it is, but it may not, and that might be a problem. So I may actually have to pull the water cooling back apart and do something with that. And it's a clusterfuck. I'll tell you, it's a clusterfuck. Let me tell you, water cooling it looks great. And if I ever get a chance to parade any hotties through here, they'll be like, oh my God, look at this water cooling setup and hard tubing. I'll give you a shot of it right now. And hard tubing, isn't that impressive? That's impressive. But let me tell you, approximately 0 females have seen that so far. But when they do, when they're here in person and they see that, they're gonna be like, wow, you're so cool. That's really the reason I do it, because no one else is in here. No one can see this ever, except in my videos that I show like shots of every once in a while. So that's that. So what were we just talking about? Oh, multi-boxing with Mirai. See, this is great though. I can like just go, I can just talk. We can just talk. I can just go over here. It's gonna get the lav mic picks up the whiny noise from the fans on the capture cards. We got a new capture card in store as well, right here. Can you see that? New capture card. It's actually I can tell you what it is. It's the, we're going with a quad 4K, Blackmagic Deck Link, Quad HDMI. That's what we're doing. We're going to replace the Magewells. We're going to go with the Deck Link. And I can go into my kitchen. Go to my kitchen, and it's a little echoey in here, but we can still talk, right? I could even make dinner. Remember all the times I had to take breaks in the middle of like recording and stuff? Oh, look at this. We're going to put this on because this is what the people deserve. Remember all the times I had to take breaks cooking dinner and stuff? Look at this. This is what you get. This is what you get. People are like, what the fuck is this video? This is what this is, my friend. This is why shit doesn't get done around here, because all of this is my brain is constantly scattered all over the place. Talking about making dinner in the kitchen, lav mic, fancy setups, cowboy hat. This is how you get Cowboy Mirai. People are like, why do you own that? Look, don't ask questions, all right? Don't ask questions. It's not important. Anyway, what were we talking? Oh, multi-boxing with Mirai. That's what's coming. We've got a hardware update setup video. Assuming I don't drown my hardware with the power applied to it with water, that would be a bad thing. Assuming we get all that put together, that's going to be cool. Multi-boxing with Mirai. So I have not, at this point of recording this right now, I have not stepped into any of the new dungeons. Heard some issues about scaling. That's expected. People like, take that ridiculous hat off. I will not take the ridiculous hat off, okay? My very small female audience will appreciate this hat. I'm sure they will. There's been some scaling issues reported. So I'm going to dive in. We'll talk more about this in the next video, which is going to be more or less the setup video for the Multi-Boxing with Mirai series. More what to expect. Some plans I've got. Again, have not touched a single dungeon. I leveled the team to level 11. They've been sitting there for days as I kind of fill out a profile, get things sorted. We'll be talking about that profile, as boring as that is, in the next video when we set it all up and everything else that was involved, and potential plans and ways that we're going to be doing about this. But this is, of course, just a quick little video. Again, hardware, lav mic, SBM, BBM, double camera, cowboy hat. Probably not going to make a reappearance. I'll be honest with you, probably not going to make a reappearance. They don't really go good with the glasses. Let's go full. We got some aviators over here. Let's take the glasses off, so now I'm blind. I'll put these on. I can't see anything, so is this working for you? Is this working for you right here? Right here? Cowboy Mirai with the aviators? Is this what you people want to see? You like, man, what happened? Did you go on some fucking crazy retreat? Something like silent yoga retreat or something? Why are you like this? Ladies and gentlemen, I've always been like this. Y'all just have not seen this craziness. Anyway, I think we're done. We've got new hardware, new setup. Shit is coming. Oh, and even for Shadowlands. Oh my God. Unannounced stuff that I can't talk about right now, but I will tease an idea or a thought that I have or that I can share. Well, that's confusing. Anyway, we're moving into Shadowlands. we're taking it above and beyond anything we've done before. We'll just leave it at that. We're taking it above and beyond anywhere what we've done before. Interpret that how you'd like. I will be hopefully showing off some cool shit in the nearish future. We have time a little bit before Shadowlands is out. I am prepared, kind of, to move into Shadowlands at this point, although that's what this pre-patch period is for. We're gonna figure out the leveling stuff, the dungeoning stuff, and put that on video, and then I have a whole lot of teams to level 50 to prepare them for Shadowlands. And that is gonna be exciting. That is gonna be exciting. So that's all we have for you today, folks. The Mirai Show is back and in full force at this point. I needed to get this video out here so that I could preface the next video, which is going to be the setup video for the Multiboxing with Mirai dungeon video. You like this? You like this? I love this. It's like, whoosh, just, boom, I can kick, I can Parappa the Rapper. You guys ever play that? I'm old, right? So Parappa the Rapper, punch, kick, never mind. Did the lad pick that up? That's my stomach growling. I got to do a workout here soon, man. We've been drinking workout drink. This is like liquid cocaine. That might be why I'm doing what I'm doing. So there you go, folks. We got cool shit in store. Hopefully even cooler shit in some other areas. Oh, man, fucking 2021 better be amazing. It had better be amazing. Hold on, I'm hearing people. Making sure no one can see me. My window is kind of open. I don't need like people staring at me. Freak show on second floor with the cowboy hat on. Anyway, that's all we got for you today. Hopefully that was entertaining. We're going to jump into this. I'm going to get this started tonight. We'll see videos begin to roll out here in the coming weeks. Got some other things. Might be talking with a small group of people on some stuff. Just things here and there. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, folks. But things are going on. Things are happening behind the scenes. I'm not dead. I'm still here. And that's all there is to that. So I will see you all in the next video. Hopefully, it won't be too long. It shouldn't be. But there's going to be something, because I'm still here. All right, folks, moving into the Shadowlands. Full force, full throttle, pedal to the metal. And as Tom Cruise, or Cole Trickle says in Days of Thunder, I'm dropping the hammer. Boom. There you go, folks. I'll see you in the next one.